Good morning. I am allergic to sleeping outside. What is wrong with me? Good news today though is that because I didn't make it to the supermarket yesterday, breakfast today is going to be coffee and baklava. Yes. Nearly ready. I had a bit of a tidy up, quite a lot of a tidy up. That's just from the immediate area. But it's such a gorgeous spot. There's wildflowers on the ground, birds are singing. And now that it looks a little bit less like a toilet, I'm hopeful that maybe at least in the short term people will treat it a little bit less like a toilet. Why must forts always be up steep cobbled streets? Not the most riveting fortress I've ever been to. This is a church I'm standing in. They always get the best spot and the views are quite lovely in all directions. I think the fort looks better from the outside, in my humble opinion. This is Bulgaria's favourite revolutionary, Vasil Levski, but this is the reason I came to Lovech. This Italian-style covered bridge is where I'm heading now. Lovech is lovely. This is the first Bulgarian town that I've found pleasant. And this is the covered bridge, full of tourist shops these days, of course, and like the fortress, I reckon better from the outside. Feeling about 1,000 times better today. It's amazing the difference some sunshine and good fortune makes. More about that later, but for the meantime, thank you very much. You know who you are. Thank you. So I'm heading up to Troyan Monastery, just 40 kilometers or so up 400 meters, so the gradient is imperceptible. But it is going to be -4 degrees tonight, so I do need to be sure of finding somewhere good to sleep. But all in all, I'm very happy to be back on the bike again. No more grumpy moods. This is Troyan Monastery. They run a guest house here, so I'm sleeping in a monastery tonight. And this one's pretty fancy. So it costs 30 lev, which is 15 euros or a quarter of my week's budget, but it's pretty hotel-like and it's so warm. So I love sleeping in monasteries, and I especially love sleeping in monasteries when I know it's going to be -4 degrees outside. Well, I am feeling pretty fancy in my monastery room, not least because I'm drinking cheap wine out of a glass, not out of a camping cup. Coming around to it. Dinner tonight, because I'm so cozy and warm, I haven't even bothered cooking. Dinner is pickled vegetables and stuffed vine leaves. Very happy camper, non-camper.